So what does your development process look like? It sounds like now you're working with this manager. He's giving you notes. Do you have other people that you get notes from as well?
After I write, yes. In the pre fade in final draft stage, it's just him. My agent, sometimes I'll send them both ideas. Like, I'll come up with 10 ideas and I'll send them to my agent, my manager, and see which ones they like. And then whatever one they pick, if it matches with what my manager picks, I'll go with that, and I'll start trying to beat out an outline, and like get something done.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole time pitching people that I know at the same time for other projects, so that's the beginning of the process, and they give me the go ahead on 2 or 3 ideas, and I see which one I can come up with, flesh out the best myself.
Yeah. So what do you do in a situation where maybe your agent or manager are giving you a note that you don't necessarily agree with, and especially on a spec script where, it's not like they're paying you and it's more about, what's going to ultimately get this script sold? How do you deal with notes that you don't necessarily agree with?
I mean, that works a lot. I've had to deal with that a lot with producers, and not so much on the agency or manager side, but if it did come up, the important thing to realize and think about is the hardest thing to do, that I think as a beginning writer, is to find representation, right? Like, that's the hardest thing. So you have to kind of trust these people. And then on the second hard part of it is, like, they're not going to send it out with the same gusto they would have had if you don't implement the note that they want you to implement. Mm-hmm. If it's not if it's not like earth-shattering, like earth-shattering note or like story-breaking note, like, just go with it. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes your instincts are off, and then like once you establish yourself, then then you can have more push. But you have to understand that an agent can essentially just take your screenplay, say they sent it to 10 people, and put it in their top drawer. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's like you kind of, like you want to think they don't do that, but they don't do it. They do it. So it's listen to your agent, listen to your manager, and sometimes they're right and sometimes they're wrong, but in the end, listen to them.
Thanks for checking out this clip from the Selling Your Screenplay podcast. If you'd like to hear the full interview, just go to sellingyourscreenplay.com/podcasts, or to go directly to the episode, just use the link in the show notes. Thanks for watching.